What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay coming at y'all with this reaction video. So we got the It's Begun. The 2024 playoffs have unofficially started. And I've been telling y'all this, bro. After the playoffs, after the All-Star game is when everybody start getting serious like it's the playoffs. So let's see what my man here has to say. Let's check it out.
In NBA basketball, you might have noticed an increase in intensity.
Trace Jackson Davis.
Damn.
He put the entire country of France in the basket.
Players are showing greater aggression, coaches are adopting styles reminiscent of their European peers, and overall, the vibe of the games has shifted significantly from the season's outset.
Booker with 23. Look at this, a steal.
Woo! Up by
the shift in
20.
energy from the beginning of the season to the present is as profound as the difference between night and day. And if you're curious about the reason for this change, it's because April 14th is nearly upon us. This date marks the final day of the 2024 regular season, signaling that the playoffs are just around the corner. This is the thrilling part of the year where everything is at stake, where narratives unfold and where legends are born.
Yup. Come on, DeRozan. Carry us to the playoffs, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. I believe in you, DeRozan.
The reality is that the contest
Lonzo need to hurry up and come back, too.
Some are pursuing the #1 seed, others are aiming for advantageous playoff slots, while a handful are scrapping to remain contenders. Today, we'll dive into the exact specifics of the current situation because the truth is, although unofficially, the 2024 NBA playoffs have already begun. Let's dive into the Eastern Conference to kick things off. At the pinnacle of the current standings are the Celtics, towering over the competition. They boast a 9-game lead over the closest rival in the East and a 5-game buffer over the leading team in the West.
So yeah, hold on. I gotta look at that again. Hold on, because I was waiting for the playoffs for the playoff starts for me to make my bracket. But hold on, the Cavs are number 2. Okay, now that I got a good feeling for this. The Bulls are about to be number 8. If the Bulls make it, bro, please, Bulls, make it, bro. Please, man.
Lead over their closest rival in the East and a 5-game buffer over the leading team in the West.
I know we got
It's evident that the Celtics are poised to secure home court advantage throughout the 2024 playoffs. However, challenges loom before they even reach the postseason battlegrounds. In a recent showdown, they faced a setback against the Denver Nuggets, hinting at a potential finals drama should these powerhouses clash again.
Jokic and Porzingis.
Damn, Porzingis got baited. Miss it. Damn.
Furthermore, the current trajectory suggests a likely face-off with Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat in the playoffs.
That's gonna be good.
A team that has had the upper hand against the Celtics in 2 of their last 3 playoff encounters.
That's gonna be good.
4 years.
Rolling that ankle. That set the tone for the Boston Celtics.
As long as Jimmy's healthy and he's got his head locked in, it's gonna be good.
These signal a clear message. Despite holding the top seed, there's pressing work to be done. The Celtics must fine-tune their strategy and sharpen their game if their aim is to reach the summit of playoff success. As we shift our focus, the Cavaliers and Bucks emerge, entangled in a fierce battle for the 2nd and 3rd seeds. Both teams are expected to advance past the first round, making the upcoming months crucial for securing home court advantage.
Honestly, like, who they got? What superstar they got?
While some might underestimate the significance of this advantage, research indicates that having home court advantage in the 2nd round increases a team's chances of winning the series by 4.7 times.
Bro, come on, man. Stop with the cap, bro. If a team is good, the team is good, bro.
Consider the predicament for Giannis and the Bucks if they were to be defeated in the 2nd round.
They got
by the
Dame now, though. Oh, Donovan Mitchell is with them.
Mitchell rattles home the
I forgot about that.
The acquisition of Lillard had pegged them as frontrunners, yet an early exit.
Yeah, but he ain't been playing lately, though, right?
Organization. Such an outcome could very well lead Giannis to seeking a trade. Conversely, Donovan Mitchell stands on the brink of new territory, having never progressed beyond the 2nd round. Securing the 2nd seed presents him and the Cavaliers with a golden opportunity to gain a significant edge over Giannis and the Bucks
makes sense.
in the probable event of a playoff matchup.
Mini D-Wade.
Crosses over Lopez.
Mini D-Wade right there, coach.
Expect a fierce battle for
That's
the
going to be a
Eastern
good
Conference
battle
second seed.
for the second seed.
Up next is the scramble for the secure playoff positions. The Knicks, Magic, 76ers, Pacers, and Heat are all in a tight race, with just 3 games separating the 4th place Knicks from the 8th place Heat. This sets the stage for an all-out war for the coveted 4th, 5th, and 6th seeds, which guarantees a seat at the postseason table. Injuries to key players mean the Knicks and 76ers have to elevate their game to secure a favorable position. Conversely, the Pacers and Heat, while not without their own issues, have the advantage of having their star players ready for action. And then there's the Orlando Magic, a young and ambitious team that's for all intents and purposes healthy and, in my opinion, the dark horse of the East this season. Nonetheless, all 5 teams will be putting forth their utmost effort to secure either the 4th or 5th seed, understanding that it might be their best shot at advancing past the first round. The Bulls and Hawks, meanwhile, find themselves in a precarious position.
The Bulls, baby, come on.
Contention and irrelevance.
Come on, the Bulls. Irrelevance, you bugging.
To climb to the 7th or 8th seed, yet it's also improbable
no, the Bulls
that
definitely
they'll fall
can.
to the 11th seed.
Hell no.
While anything can happen in the world of sports, the
come on,
best
DeRozan,
strategy
bro.
is to build momentum and aim to have consecutive victories beginning April 16th. This narrative sets the stage for the ongoing battle in the East. Now let's pivot to the brewing chaos awaiting in the West. Initially, the Western Conference's top spot was shaping up to be a fierce 3-way fight for dominance. Ultimately, the
if you're top 3, it
Timberwolves
don't
are
even matter.
likely to fall out of this tight race due to Karl Anthony Towns suffering a knee injury, transforming the contest into a head-to-head battle between the 2 remaining contenders.
Damn.
While it might appear that playoff seeding is of little concern to the seemingly dominant Nuggets, in reality, they perform only modestly better than average on the road. Facing the Thunder in the playoffs without home court advantage could pose a significant
Now, Shai G
challenge,
has definitely
considering their 1-3 regular season record against Oklahoma City.
Thrown away on him.
It's a battle of inches, but the gap between claiming the number 1 seed and falling to the number 2 spot could very well be the decisive factor for Denver in their efforts to carve out a historic legacy once more. The Oklahoma City Thunder, on the other hand, are also aware of what's at stake. Despite their youth, they're brimming with confidence and determined to secure every possible advantage.
That's that Chet dude, right? Yeah,
Following the top contenders are the Timberwolves and the Clippers, who have essentially
on this side, I want to go for the Clippers, bro.
Rather than exerting themselves for
they could tighten up
position, it would be wise for these teams
and these two start playing the game.
Yet, I have a hunch Anthony Edwards might not agree with this strategy.
Right. Oh my God, I remember that, bro. That joint was crazy.
His recent performances suggest he's driven by a need to make a statement. I mean, game after game after game, he's looking to be delivering a message.
Bro, basketball's so exciting, bro. If you're not a basketball fan, you bugging, bro.
But I'm still here.
Paul George, you can't let that happen in the playoffs, dog.
Shifting focus to the Clippers, they unfortunately lack the youthful advantage that Edwards is capitalizing on. Veterans like Kawhi, Paul George, and Harden have all experienced their fair share of playoff injuries, and given their secured spot,
nobody better get injured this
year, the team's priority should be to prime themselves for a significant playoff run, essentially steering clear of injuries.
Yeah, start training is
Minor
what you need to do.
could quickly undo their season's efforts, effectively continuing the notorious Clippers curse.
Back spasm.
However, beyond the Clippers, the teams ranked 5th to 10th won't have the luxury of focusing solely on health, as they're locked in a fierce battle to keep their playoff hopes alive. Teams like the Pelicans, Kings, Suns,
but there's the Suns
Mavericks
too,
are
KD.
all vying for the 5th and 6th seeds.
I am a KD fan.
Games left in the season, just a
I am
mere
a
1.5
KD fan.
games separates the 5th seeded Pelicans from the 8th seeded Mavericks, which
Damn.
means only one thing.
Hold on. I just peeped this. The Mavs might not even make the playoffs this year. They got Kyrie and Luka.
5th seeded Pelicans from the 8th seeded Mavericks, which means only one thing. Night after night, we'll witness Zion, Fox, Durant, and Luka pulling out all the stops to dominate anyone standing in their way.
This game, Luka gets through the defenders, powers up, score it!
But the truth is, from now through April, the margin between directly qualifying for the playoffs and having to navigate the challenges of the play-in tournament could very well hinge on just one additional win. Wrapping up the Western Conference standings, the Lakers and Warriors are positioned
and the Warriors
at the
might not
9th
make
and
it.
10th seeds.
That's crazy.
On a positive note, both teams are likely safe from dropping out of the play-in tournament contention.
Oh, I
With the
forgot they
Warriors
got that
leading the
stupid
11th
play-in
seeded
tournament. It's not
Rockets
like
by 4
before.
games and just 17 games remaining in the season, overtaking a Warriors squad led by Steph Curry appears highly unlikely. Yet the challenge for them is significant. Their playoff battle hasn't merely started on an informal basis, it has formally kicked off. In contrast to teams like the Pelicans, Mavericks, or Kings, who can't afford to set their sights on next season if they don't win this year, the Lakers and Golden State are facing a critical juncture with their legacies at stake. For LeBron James and his squad, this season could represent their final opportunity to clinch another championship.
Yeah.
Despite LeBron's continued elite performance, time is gradually catching up, inching him closer to the inevitable decline.
But you think he coming out of what's that Chris Brown
ticking.
dancing show?
As number 30 celebrates his 36th birthday, 3 critical questions are looming behind the scenes. How much longer can this dynasty go on for? How many more MVP caliber seasons does Curry have left in the tank? Will the Warriors ownership continue to invest heavily into the luxury tax?
As long as he can shoot that 3 ball, he's good, bro.
With each additional loss the Warriors encounter this season, these questions will only become louder and more significant. As the season heads into its final stretch, each
that's
match
all he's
becomes
doing.
critically important for both of these teams, and their rivals must prepare for the onslaught. Because given their pedigree, these could very well be the most formidable 9th and 10th seeds the NBA has ever seen. I mean, when was the last time you saw ESPN spotlighting 9th and 10th seeds with such intensity this deep into the season?
Right.
When you look at Steph Curry, all right, and the greatness of Steph Curry, and I look at what the pieces around him are doing, yeah, they seem a bit too small, I get it. But when they're making shots, Lord have mercy.
At this stage of the season, it's hard to not feel sympathy for the teams out of playoff contention when they go up against those fighting for a spot. Not only are they up against technically superior teams, but these playoff contenders have exponentially more reasons to chase every win. This leads to my final point. Among the 16 teams in this year's playoffs, 6 have yet to ever secure a championship title. But have you considered which among these teams might be poised to claim their first championship? It's a really interesting scenario, actually, and if you want to know the answer, then make sure to watch this video here, where I analyze all the ins.
Instead of that, you're gonna be watching my video. Anyways, y'all, we will be dropping a video when everything's secure and said and done for. We're gonna be dropping our own video. Who's gonna win the playoffs? And who will win the championship? So, without further ado, y'all, the video's done. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think down below. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.